What is going on, guys? CWpoke here, back with our second episode against the U.S. Nationals 2014 second place Pokemon Master Adib Alam. He is below me right here. Now,
hey guys.
There he goes. In the first episode, we actually introduced Adib to the channel and to the series of battles. So if you want to, check that out in the description down below or the annotation that will appear somewhere on the screen if you have not already seen that. But anyways, spoiler alert, I got destroyed on that first game, and we are doing a best 2 out of 3, so hopefully I can redeem myself here. But we also want to discuss something really quick, and that is that the U.S. Nationals tournament structure has had a pretty big, drastic change to it. Normally the structures are very, predictable, common, the same format, but it has changed this year, and Adib would actually like to comment on it right now.
Yeah, so for those of you guys who haven't heard, for day one of U.S. Nationals, which will be the 4th of July weekend, coming up in a little under a month here. Last year the format was day one best of 1 Swiss, day 2 best of 3 Swiss, and then from there top 8 single elimination top cut. However, today TPCI announced that they are going to have day 1 also be best of 3 Swiss, which is really big because this means that a lot of best of 1 Swiss it's good, but a lot of people don't like it in that a lot of surprise sets like, oh, I don't know, Scarf Gyarados end up can turn the battle really. It can just result in sudden losses. Just so this means that sometimes you see gimmicks that end up making a top cut, but now with best of 3 Swiss, you have the opportunity to you're allowed to play 2 to 3 games per round. So you have the opportunity to adjust to your opponent's surprise sets and then try to prove which one is really the better player. Also helps with the luck aspect of the game and things like that.
Exactly. I could not have said it better myself. So without further ado, we are actually going to get started into our second game. So let's go.
All right. Good luck, man.
Good luck to you as well.
Yeah. All right. Team preview coming up here. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting team preview here. I feel like this is like one of those team matches where both of us could go through a variety of different modes. Like you've got the rain mode, you've got the Hydreigon Metagross mode, just all sorts.
Exactly.
It's a pretty tricky team preview here.
And this is the cool thing about best 2 out of 3, as Adib has also said. Now I know that Gyarados is Scarf, so hopefully that won't catch me off guard. But unfortunately, I didn't get to see a whole lot else. So
yeah, I actually didn't get to see a whole lot else from your team either. So I think both of us are kind of in the same blindfold here. So
exactly.
Usually you have more information going into a second game, but this is not one of those games.
Yes. Yeah, we will try our best, but after that first game, I'm a little nervous here. But I think I have what I'm gonna go with. We're gonna try something a little different here. The tricky part about your team, Adib, is that I feel like I have different matchups for a lot of different options that you could do. So I'm really scared that if I pick something wrong, I could be a good matchup against some of your Pokemon, but a terrible one against the others. So I'm not...
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. This is a very tricky. This is a very, very difficult team, and we only have 20 seconds left. Oh, this isn't good.
I know. I kind of had my guys in the back of my head. I was like, I think these are who I'm going with, but we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What do I pick? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go out on a whim. Let's do this.
And that is the scary part about VGC matches. When that clock starts to turn red and it counts down and you're like, I only have 1 Pokemon selected. Go, go, go!
Yeah.
Plenty of times since that happened.
Yeah, actually in situations like that, you kind of, let's see, Gyarados, Gengar.
You lead Gyarados, Gengar. Oh, okay. Oh no. I would like this matchup if that Intimidate wasn't out right now. I don't really like being at -1.
Yeah. I generally just... I don't know. To me, Terrakion... that's part of the reason why I was running Scarf Gyarados, because I don't like Metagross, I don't like Terrakion, I really don't like, Terrakion Rock Slide flinches.
Yeah.
I lost, I think, 1 too many times to that, and I was like, okay, no more of that. And I think that's one of the things about Pokemon too, is that the bad luck, it is pretty tough to work around. But when you make team building decisions like that, it's like not about taking the rock slide and just attacking back for the kill. Sometimes you just have to outrun the rock slide user and just like take them out before rock slide even comes into the question.
Exactly. And if I'm not mistaken, that's kind of what makes Landorus Therian form so good in this format, especially the Scarf variant, because a lot of people really like that fast rock slide that it can get off, as well as just raw power and intimidate as well. But
yeah, Landorus Therian is pretty tricky as far as that goes. It even as far as like a Scarfer goes, like my Gyarados actually can't outrun a Scarf Landorus T. Like if I do, then I don't hit hard enough. So
that's very true.
There was kind of a trade-off there. I'd love to. But there are things like Mammothline with Life Orb, Ice Shard that can scare it away from showing up. If you just run Rain, you can scare it away from showing up, which I think that's probably part of the reason why you're running this team. Right?
Yes, yeah, Landorus is a big threat to Metagross especially, and Terrakion. So I wanted to bring some Rain in there. Oh, so go for the return onto Hydreigon.
Okay, no, don't. Okay, that might live.
Oh!
No.
Uh-oh. Oh, the double miss!
No.
As it does connect. Oh, man.
No, so
there
close.
are the ups and downs of Rock Slide. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, well, and then there's also, like how much bulk you have on that Hydreigon or things like that,
The funny thing too is my Hydreigon's actually not bulky at all.
Are you running like 4-0 Hydreigon? Because I know it's like.
Oh, go for it.
I know my Cresselia's Ice Beam did like a bit more damage to it than I expected.
Yes.
So.
Yes, I will spoil that set. I'm running a clean 252 kind of spread on this one. Now, also guys who are watching this, do not tell your opponent what kind of spread you're watching, but Adib and I are awesome buds, and I feel like telling them because that is pretty funny. But
yeah.
Also, tell me what you were thinking on that last turn. Why did you not target the Terrakion?
I thought you would probably be afraid of my Scarf Gyarados just waterfalling it. So, and to me, Hydreigon was the bigger threat. So I really wanted to just double target, and I figured that from the last game, since you didn't have any Life Orb recoil, that your Hydreigon was spec, so I figured I'd be able to get some big damage on it, and I was thinking that since your Hydreigon took greater damage from my Cresselia's Ice Beam, that I would be, it actually, did over 50%. I figured you were running pretty much no bulk on it, so I figured if I did a double target, I'd be able to knock it out. That didn't work out, so now I'm kind of in a bit of a bind.
That is what I was kind of thinking. I figured you might not give for the Terrakion. I did think the Protect or the Switch Out might have been kind of obvious. I was honestly, with the Rock Slides, fishing for a flinch or something. Although I do believe Gengar's faster, is he not? Now that I think about it. Although
Gengar is faster, but just getting that damage on, Gyarados is pretty good.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think you actually had a lot of guts just leaving Terrakion. and that's the thing about best of 3. Sometimes you just have to make those type of plays,
Exactly. I know a lot of great players, when they're playing from behind, they make the big calls that completely flip the momentum around.
Yeah.
So, as you did, to be honest, because you said I had, good momentum on turn 1 of our first game, but it quickly turned around in your favor pretty well.
Yeah, basically to me, with Thundurus, I was just get the paralysis on, and you're good. Oh god, this Terrakion will not protect. Oh my god. Come on, buddy. No.
As they both connect this time, so luckily getting some damage off. Terrakion not complete dead weight, but as you can see, as he double target the Politoed again. Smart moves.
Yeah, I kind of psychic the Hydreigon, hoping that you would switch, because of the special attack drop on Hydreigon.
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't sure if you would just, sacrifice the Hydreigon, since it only probably has 3 HP or something. So that's why I covered it with Sludge Bomb.
Good
and
choice. That
way, then, since my Cresselia moves later, then the Psychic could just, automatically redirect to the Terrakion.
Yeah. Alright, well, this is a bind that I am in, but we gotta think about these moves, make some good plays here. Hopefully I can take this win so it's not a clean sweep, but we shall see. Adib is a very strong player. We've actually never faced each other until today, so quite funny. We've known each other for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That was a good switch, because now you won't be able to take much. Oh, well, what? Scarf? No. Okay, good. You didn't hit the Gengar. That's
Oh,
okay.
man.
That is good to know.
Now, see, funny thing here, I actually thought you were going to switch the Gengar out to the Gyarados. Only because I figured a Psychic would KO, and I figured if you thought I was going to stay in with the Terrakion again, as I have been, and not protecting, you wanted to get the double Intimidates off. That was just my thought.
Yeah, that makes sense, but I think for me, and actually now that I think about it, that actually probably would have been a smarter play because, like, first off, I didn't know if that Polytail was scarfed or not. I think I just, for whatever reason, just assumed it wasn't, and like I think it's because you have the specs on the Hydreigon, so I wasn't sure if you were going to run, double choice items. So I think that's why I felt a bit safer, like leaving it in there. Yeah. But in retrospect, that was kind of a bad idea because, like, if I had switched Gyarados, then that would have been able to absorb the water attack, but. Now I'm actually kind of in a bind because both of your Pokemon are out. Well, I mean, your Kingdra outruns my Gengar, and your Hydreigon outruns my Cresselia, and you already. Oh no, wait, no. Actually, you already fainted the Gyarados. I forgot. So.
Oh, I actually forgot that too.
Yeah.
Good call there. I was worried about the Gyarados.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't switch.
Oh man,
wasn't even there.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, I need to kind of think about this Gyarados in the back. Oh man, that is good news for me. Oh goodness, I should probably pay more attention.
Oh yeah, me too. I mean, I even have a notepad here and everything, and somehow I still missed that.
Oh, see, Adib's being smart, bringing the notes.
Yeah, this is just.
I will also chime in with a little tip. If you guys ever do attend a premier tournament, a regionals, a nationals, whichever tournament, please bring notes. It is so helpful. Bringing down team previews, what items they're running, especially now that nationals is going to be best 2 out of 3. You can use that item information in the next game, and that'll help you out to not get caught off guard. Potentially.
Yeah, exactly. Now let's see, what do I do here?
Tricky situation, but I know for certain you were definitely not out of it.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
But right now, what makes this so tricky for Adib is a concept kind of called field position or board position, I believe players like to call it. And that is where, you set yourself up into a very... Oh, as the Steelix comes out. Nice shiny as well.
Up against Rain and that Kingdra. And the Hydrate. Yeah, the thing is, I thought you were probably going to bring... Oh, okay. It's been so long since 2013. I forgot that Kingdra gets Muddy Water.
Muddy Water, yes. Oh, man.
So, yeah, you pretty much got this. Good game, man. Ooh, life
I wouldn't say it's over yet, though. And yeah, see, Adib, he's recognizing the Life Orb there. He's taking note of it. Man, I was so hyped to see that Steelix.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I thought I brought Steelix because, it actually has a good matchup with Terrakion, Metagross, and I thought you might bring Sylveon in because I actually do have a little bit, like, my team, it doesn't really like taking repeated hyper voices.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess maybe like just the threat of Gengar and Steelix is probably did well enough to keep it away, but I think that's where I kind of messed up on team preview here. So, alright, let's see, let's do this.
Oh man.
Double protect! No!
Now here I went for the Draco onto the Gengar only because Muddy Water has an accuracy of 85, I believe, and Draco has an accuracy of 90. So I figured, kind of minimize the risk there. I'm pretty certain that a Specs Dark Pulse from Hydreigon will KO the Cresselia at this range, so I wasn't too worried about that. But yeah, that was just strictly to minimize the odds. Something else that's also worth considering is, minimize the odds if you can. Try not to make accurate or inaccurate moves, work against you if possible.
Yeah, exactly. And also, as far as like minimizing odds go, I mean, bringing up notes might be a little bit odd, but it's like when you write down what items your opponent has, you can like kind of try to figure out like what the other sets might be. Mm-hmm. So, except that can sometimes backfire where you're like, oh, okay, so Hydreigon has the choice item, so Politoed probably doesn't have the choice item, and then it turns on it has a Scarf. So.
Exactly, yeah. You don't want to make too many assumptions, but that is very true. But anyways, that has been game 2. Another very intense game against Adib, but it looks like we will indeed be going into a third match somehow.
Game 3. This is where it gets real.
But yes, good game, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Who is going to take home the title tonight? I don't know what the title is. It's not National Champion tonight. It's just fun battles, but
yeah, I don't know. King of the Hill? I don't know. But we'll see.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.
See you guys next time.
Later.